Avatar Meher Baba ki Jai.
We should stay
Try
put
to stick with
to
the
what Baba
words
has asked us
to do.
what he has told us to do.
True.
So that was another
Wonderful.
one of the humorous stories which I liked, and also not just humor but also educating, telling
Right.
us exactly how
Right.
one should conduct ourselves. Yeah.
So Cyrus, as you were mentioning earlier, that divine humor is such an integral part of Avatar's advent this time. Please tell us some more humorous stories about Baba and the Mandli.
There are plenty actually. There are books written on Baba's humor, but connected with the Manzilemim period, I remember one more offhand, and that is Nawal Talati was one of Baba's disciples, and he, in a sense, persuaded Baba to buy a car, which was a steal. He said, "It's a steal, you must buy it." Much later, I remember Baba having said that each advent has a human weakness, and one of the weaknesses that he spoke about himself was that I am very bhola. I am very, what should I say, naive. I listen and I believe everything that everybody says, and I take them at, in a sense, face value, something like that. So he said, okay, the car's model was the Dion, D-E and D-E-O, and the Dion. And it was bought for 100 rupees.
Wow.
So now,
Car for 100 rupees.
Yeah, but that was in 1922, you see. And of course, they spent another 300 rupees to make it run properly. So they wanted to have a test drive, and Baba, along with a few of the Mandli, they got into the car and they wanted to test drive at the Malabar Hill, you see. And it would make all kinds of noises, number one. The whole, the car would rattle, and from the exhaust, every few minutes there would be a phat, 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 like that it will happen. And after so many rests, as Baba's resting for the car, it finally reached Malabar Hill. And of course they came down, and Baba said, "Oh my God, what have we got into?" And after some time, when Nawal came, and Baba, in his inimitable way of telling stories, Baba said, "Nawal, you are really a hero. You are a real miracle maker. That car was really a steal. And you know what? In the whole journey, we had not to honk even once, because the noise itself was such that all the time people would just part ways and allow the car to go, and they would stretch their necks and see what type of foolish people are they to have bought such a car." So of course, ultimately it was scrapped, but then so these are the few humorous stories which makes us feel that humor was an integral part of.
And also that, I feel from this lovely story that you just said, that Baba was trying to also make sure that we learn it by experiencing it, and not just by proclaiming or dictating a certain norm or thing. He obviously, as all knowing, he would know it right in the onset.
Absolutely.
That the car is what it is.
No, he himself said that I allow things to happen in a natural way. He never intervenes or interferes in the natural process of things, knowing full well that this is going to happen. At times he may give a hint. At times he may just give a hint as to, and if we are fortunate enough to take that hint and work on it, then we are comfortable and safe in a sense. But otherwise he wouldn't really impose himself into doing, ask us to do.
I remember in one of the lovely films that we saw at the Baba Center in Bombay, where Erach mentions that when Baba praises someone a lot, I know there is trouble coming.
So, very true. That's one thing. The moment he praises, people are a little wary as to now something is coming. And the other thing is that's what the Mandli say, never suggest anything to Baba. Never suggest. Again, in relation to that, I remember Baba did absolutely stupendous work with the musts, and we all know that. He traveled thousands of miles in crowded trains, third-class compartments, bullock carts, walking, and all sorts of things, sleeping on the road, sleeping under the trees, sleeping on railway platforms, stuff like that. And once Dr. William Donkin was with Baba, he got this thought that so much of work Baba has done for the must. This is real treasure, and it would be lost to posterity if nobody jots it down or takes note of it and presents it to posterity, to the humanity, to the world, as to what wonderful work Baba has done. So one fine day, he expressed that thought to Baba. Baba, this is such a wonderful work that you have done, and there is no record of it. There is no proper documentation of what you have done and where you have gone and what you have. So when Baba listened to him, and as always, he said, good, very good idea. You do it. And he said, oh my God, what have I got into? He's a doctor and he was supposed to write a book. And what a wonderful job he has done. What a wonderful job he has done. The Wayfarers.
Right.
If you read the book, it brings alive, the instances which Baba, how Baba contacted the must and what the musts have to say about Baba.